isa an kun ɗauka ka gane sai ku koma saboda ba zai yi bayan ce nan shi ne
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Your Excellency, Engineer Abba Gida Gida, the Secretary to the Government and the Lady and coordinator of their who is also the chairman of the committee, and his counterpart from the Eco Administration, Before delving into the main status of the program, I will humbly invite Kalli to lead us into opening prayer. Allah ya ubangiji na roƙonka wannan aikin za ka ba Allah ubangiji kar ka bar mai girma da gwamna da ya wasu yanku Allah ka shiga cikin al'amarinsa Allah ya ubangiji dukkan wani abin da Allah ya kare Allah ya ubangiji ka ba mu ikon fita kunya daga al'ummar mutanen Kano Allah ya ubangiji kawo arziki da wadata a cikin wannan jiha Allah ya ubangiji duk wani alheri da yake cikin wannan gwamnati Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ka gaba cikin sa gaba sharrin da yake cikin ta kuma Allah ubangiji ka mana cikin shi الذين يذكرون الله قياما وقعودا وعلى جنوبهم ويتفكرون في خلق السماوات والارض ربنا ما خلقت هذا باطلا سبحانك وقنا عذاب النار ربنا انك من تدخل النار فقد كفيت ومن الدار من الانصار ربنا اننا سمعنا مناديا ينادي لمن امن بالكفر فآمنا ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الابرار ربنا واتنا ما وعدتنا على رسلك ولا تخزنا يوم القيامه انك لا تخلف الميعاد فلنكذب بالحي على الباطل فيد الله يهدي وهو ضاحك ويقول ويل مما تصفون فلنكذب بالحي على الباطل فيد الله يهدي وهو ضاحك ويقول ويل مما تصفون فلنكذب بالحي على الباطل فيد الله يهدي وهو ضاحك
آمين
ويقول ويل مما تصفون سبحان من لبس أنفس مديون سبحان من ورد أنفس محزون سبحان من جعل الكبائر من الكاف والنون سبحان من إذا أراد شيئا يقول له كن فيكون سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله. Alhamdulillah ya saka da alheri da girma da wakon gwamnatin jihar Kano da sauran ɗumbin al'umma da suka taru a wannan guri. Mutane ne a yau a wannan ɗaki mai albarka na anti tamba domin shaida wani biki na tarihi. Yau ana shaida wani muhimmin abu wato sanya hannu da kuma karɓar kundin miƙa mulki
daga gwamnati da wa'adin zai kare a jiya, kuma a yau ake shaida rantsar da sabon gwamnati da za ta fara gabatar da al'amura na wannan jiha daga wannan rana, kuma wasu yan awanni kaɗan idan ake rantsuwa insha Allah. Muna godiya ga Allah da ya nuna mana wannan rana a cikin kwanciyar hankali da koshin lafiya, kuma za mu shirya wannan biki. Da wannan ɗan takaitaccen gabatarwa zan gaici sakataren gwamnatin jihar Alhaji Usman Alhaji, kuma wazirin Gaya zai yi jawabi na gabatarwa kafin a sanya hannu da mika cikin gawa mulki da girma waziri.
Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah wa alihi wa sahbihi. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Your Excellency, the Governor of Kano State, I don't know whether to welcome His Excellency or because it's his house, his place. The chairman of the transition committee of the incoming government, the head of service, Kano State, and other officials that are here with us. The delegation that has come in with His Excellency, the Governor of Kano State, the former Deputy Governor of the State, Professor Hafiz. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me, because of time, to stand in the protocol established. I welcome you, and as earlier stated, I stand here to represent the outgoing Governor, Dr. Abdullah Umar Ganduje. Your Excellency, I want to state before I read this paper that we, the chairman of your transition and my humble self, have discussed backward, forward on the timing. In the long run, it is insisted it will be this morning. And the outgoing governor had stated his commitment, responsibility at Abuja. Goodwill messages and indeed profound apology. So I will read his message and before the signing of the notes. Introduction. It is with deepest sense of satisfaction that I express my profound gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for sparing our lives to witness this historic day. Today is indeed an appointed day in the practice of our democracy, in which leadership is exchanging hands. It could be recalled that on account of election held, which I won in 2015, on a similar day, on the 29th May 2015, I took over the mantle of leadership of our dear state. Having successfully served my 2 terms of 4 years bound to hand over the stewardship of our dear state to the incoming governor, Engineer It is indeed my pleasure to extend my warmest congratulations on your assumption to office at this auspicious time of the history of our democracy in the state. As you might be aware, from 2015 to date, my administration worked tirelessly to uphold the public trust and satisfy the yearnings of aspirations and aspirations of our citizenry, although through challenging economic and social times. This, however, we have taken bold steps to provide responsive and responsible leadership within the dictate of our vision, of our great plan. I am pleased to provide you with a comprehensive handover report that provides insight on how far we have made significant inroads in managing our public endowment, the successes we have recorded, and the challenges encountered in the course of our stewardship as key government activities, including policies, programs, and achievements. The details are sufficiently provided in the 2023 transition report of my administration that spanned over a period of 8 years from May 2015 to May 2023. The report was prepared with great care and attention and to necessary details, hoping that it will serve as a useful reference to you in months and years to come. Public service. Kano State Public Service is one of the largest workforce in the country. This is because of the unique position as the most populous in the country, thereby having the largest demand for service to the citizenry. The state public service has a total of 17 departments and the agencies with a total strength of 62,986 as at May 2023. Despite the number of the staff strength, the sufficiency of personnel across critical sectors of health and education and even general administration are still understaffed. However, paucity of funds has always been the militating factor to addressing human needs. Look on accomplishment. Your Excellency, the transformation report, encapsulated progress and the achievements of government across all the ministries, departments, and agencies, as well as challenges encountered, including specific recommendations on way forward. It is therefore hoped that opportunities for improvement in the management of resources and the public services would assist and serve as a guiding document to the incoming government. In this regard, I find it apt to keep you informed on some of the major accomplishments highlighted in the comprehensive transition report as listed. Your Excellency, I will seek your permission to, among the others, in order to save time, just highlight few of these achievements. And the first, Your Excellency, administration started with a wide-ranging public service and the institutional reforms aimed to make governance more effective, result-oriented, and prudent, and services to the state. And Your Excellency is aware strong institutions and the good system brings about success. In this connection, the administration has established various legal and institutional frameworks that advance the cause of governance in line with the dictates it is. The dynamics of governance, several institutions such as the Kano State Contributory Health Care, Kano State Bureau for Public Procurement, Kano State Primary Health Care Management Board, Kano State Quranic and Islamiyah Management Board, Kano State Education and Support Fund, Kano Private Health Institution Management Board, Kano State Health Trust Fund, Kano Investment Promotion Agency, and Kano State Debt Management Office, among the others. Number two, embarking on the infrastructural development through construction of standard road networks, several flyovers, underpasses at Ofarua, Madobi Road, Zoo Road, Muhammad Buhari Interchange at Otoro, Sheikh Garibullah, Nasir Kabara, overhead at Ofarmata, Bola Ahmed Tinubu linking feeding ED to Ibrahim Taiwo Road, including the completion of inherited projects of the past administration, namely Aminu Al-Hassan and Tata overhead, Muhammad Buhari ultra-modern specialist hospital at Iginyu, Khalifa Sheikh Isiaq Rabiu Pediatric Hospital at Zoo Road, and Tiga Hydro City project, among the others. Your Excellency, we have also completed a 13.2 megawatts independent power plant at Tiga. And of course, we also the construction of a high-level professional committee to monitor and inspect Ajakuta, Kaduna, Kano, AKK, gas pipeline and industrialization project that works hand in hand with the NNPC and project coordinators. Introduction of free and compulsory education policy for our children at the state from primary to secondary level. then I picked elongation of retirement age and length of service to our civil servants in the state. And then the establishment of Ganduje Ultra-Modern Skill Acquisition Center, which offers 20 different vocational courses. The center is fully equipped with state-of-the-art vocational machines to promote development of demand-driven technical and vocational skills for the people of the state. And also, Your Excellency, the government has sponsored 1,000 youth for automobile technology training at Peugeot Automobile in Kaduna. Your Excellency, I will take the last, although not the least, and that is ensuring the security of lives and the properties by provision of security infrastructure, including state-of-the-art tracking device and other highly sophisticated gadgets for the security agencies, as well as adopting community policing scheme, in addition to strengthening local vigilance. The provision of military training facility at Balgore Forest and installation of CCTV cameras in the forest. Your Excellency, details of projects successfully executed, delivered, and commissioned are contained in the main transition report. Similarly, ongoing projects as well as their status are equally detailed in the report of the respective MDAs. The next, which is notes on finances. The purpose of this financial note is to provide an overview of the financial status of the state for the period under review. Therefore, in keeping with public financial management norms, I wish to highlight current summary of financial record, sources, and application of funds as follows. I start with the receipts. There are three sources of receipts. The first is the statutory receipts, which amounts to 775.5 billion naira. Then the internally generated revenue stands at 318.1 billion naira, while loans and grants stand at 108 billion naira, and the total sum of 1.2 trillion naira is the cumulative amount in the period under review. In order to save time, and also Your Excellency, a breakdown of the resources is given year by year from 2015 to 2023, and therefore it is tabulated there each year. The expenditure of the state government from June 2015 to May 2023 indicate a total recurrent commitment of 660.3 billion naira, and the total capital expenditure of 540.6 billion. and the cumulative expenditure stands at 1.2 trillion naira. Your Excellency, there are other MDAs that have significant bank balances. And these are number one, Kano Energy and Hydro Power Project, which has 740 million naira in the account. Kano Energy and Hydro Power Operational also has 703 million naira, while 4 billion is expected next Tuesday. Number 3 is Kano State Contributory Health Care Management Agency, which has 4.3 billion naira. And then the Kano State Agricultural Company, CASCO, which has 837.7 million naira. Current state debt profile. The current state debt profile is expressed here under. 1. The Kano State Pension Fund Trustee, which has accumulated amount of 75.6 billion naira. For Kano State, it is 9.2 billion naira, and for local government, 66.3 billion. That's what gave the total of 75.6 billion. There are also tax deductions, retention, contract liabilities, which stands at 41.5 billion. Excuse me. Then the current salary liability arrears and total debt stock, internal and external, which stands at 123.3 billion naira. So the total liabilities as at 31st December 2023 stands at 241.5 billion naira. 241.5 billion. Your Excellency, I conclude. As governance is a collective responsibility among the various stakeholders, I would like to acknowledge the contribution, support, and the cooperation that I have received from myriads of stakeholders in the course of governance. Expressing my sincere appreciation to my loyal deputy, His Excellency Dr. Nasir Yusuf Gowna, and the entire members of the cabinet for rendering selfless services to our dear state. Equally appreciative is the good working relationship and mutual respect that existed between the executive and the legislative arm of government. I equally and deeply recognize the robust relationship between the executive and the judicial arm, which play central role in maintaining social order, peace, stability within our populace. My sincere gratitude also goes to the public and the civil servants for their dedication and hard work, especially in the implementation of public policies and the delivery of public goods to the people of Kano State. I have the confidence that they will continue to serve with the same level of professionalism and commitment. I also wish to thank the entire security agencies operating in the state for their tireless effort in providing security to lives and properties, as well as maintenance of peace in the state. Complementary to this is the role being played by our traditional rulers and religious leaders for their untiring effort and cooperation for ensuring peace and prosperity always. I would like to also acknowledge members of the business community, especially those with philanthropic instinct, for their contribution towards the search for better society. Of profound nature is the very good understanding and the cooperation that my administration received from the good people of Kano State. On this note, as we take on the challenges and responsibilities of governing our dear state, I wish you Allah's guidance and a successful tenure in office. Your Excellency, at this juncture, it is my rare privilege to invite His Excellency to sign the handover notes as the outgoing governor had already signed before the formal presentation to Your Excellency. Thank you. Your Excellency, it is therefore my rare privilege to formally, on behalf of the outgoing governor, hand over the affairs of the state to you as attested hereby. May Allah guide and bless you through this period. Thank you.
So alhamdulillah, the handing over and taking over procession has been completed. So on this note, it is my honor and privilege to humbly and most respectfully invite His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kano State, Abba Gida Gida, to deliver his address. Your Excellency, sir. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. صلى الله على النبي. Excellency, former Executive Governor of Kano State, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, ably represented by the former Secretary of the State Government, Haji Usman Al-Haji, Your Excellency, the former Deputy Governor of the state, Professor Hafiz Bubakar, Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Comrade Aminu Abdul Salam, who is avoidably absent here. The only senator from Kano South, Honorable Distinguished Senator Kau Sumaila, the former, I don't know whether to say former head of service, who is here also, the chairman of the transition committee, Dr. Bappa Abdullahi Bichi, members of his team, other members of the House of Rep, State Assembly, here present, our party leaders, especially the chairman of our third party, the NNPP, Honorable Dogwa, chairman of the, we can say, former chairman of the PDP, former chief of staff, Honorable Ali Makoda, other distinguished ladies, invited ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi
me thank Almighty Allah for affording us the opportunity to witness today's historic occasion, where former governor of the state, who ruled Kano for 8 years, handed over to the executive governor that was elected on a free, fair, and credible election. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. We have just heard the handover speech from the representative of the former governor. We have noted all that he said. The one thing is that I am very surprised at the departure from the established democratic tradition. Under normal circumstances, the outgoing governor is supposed to be around, supposed to hand over to the incoming governor by himself. From 2003 to 2015, that was the tradition. Former governor, 1999 to 2003, handed over to the then incoming governor, Kalli. 2011, Shekarau handed over again to Dr. Rabi Musa. 2015, His Excellency Senator Konkoso handed over that time, Konkoso wanted to stay till the final swearing in. But because of other engagements, he squeezed his time. We came here 7 a.m. and witnessed the handing over here at this chair. So I see no reason whatsoever why former Governor Ganduje will not spare his time to hand over, witness a very historic event. Of course, we got a letter just yesterday night through the SSG informing us that the governor had wanted, because we received the letter around had wanted to stay and hand over by 9 p.m. Of course, 3 days ago, the chairman of the transition committee informed us, and we insisted that wasn't the tradition. And we were looking at the provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. If I had come here 9 p.m. to receive the handing over, it would have been an illegality against the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So we insisted it has to be today constitution dictated. We were surprised, 11 a.m., had the news that the former governor has handed over his SSG. That has never happened in Kano State. All the same, we have gotten the handover report. For me, for members of my team, for our party, this is not enough for us. Very scanty handover. Very, very scanty. The Transition Committee report, the government's Transition Committee report, is also very, very scanty. We suffered. We had to talk. We had to go to members of the press. We have to tell the good people of the state the uncooperative attitude of the state government before they could consent for the composition of that committee. And when they presented it to our transition committee, it was very, very scanty. However, there's nothing we can do since we were appointed by the good people of the state. There is a lot of expectation, so we can't refuse to collect what they submitted to us. Going to sit down with a couple of weeks, couple of days, we'll look at it. Where we are satisfied, we'll take action. Where we are not satisfied, we'll also take action accordingly. It's so disheartening to hear that the state government left a debt of over 241 billion naira for us. So disheartening. So disheartening. Over 241 billion naira. Where are we going to solve that? The internally generated revenue the SSG spoke about, there is nothing to write about. There's nothing to write. I'm sorry. I just have to express this so that the good people of the state will understand our credit handling. The monies that were released were realized through AIRS, Kano Investment, Kano Revenue, Internal Revenue Service. It's not enough to. Why the use of consultants? So many consultants. Just as drain conduits for the resources of the good people of the state. We are going to look at it. We are going to look at it. I'm not satisfied. However, all the services we render to the good people of the state, according to its inner thinking. What I will say that I would like to pray for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward him according to what he did. Amen. Let me seize this opportunity to thank the good people of the state. who stood by us throughout our campaign period, down to the election, and down to today, the 100th death. Let me assure them that we are determined. We are not here to survive. We are not here to grab their land. We are here to work for them. By the grace of Almighty Allah, we will achieve what we want within the next 4 years. We mean it. Through the collaborative effort of all the stakeholders within the NMTP, through the collaborative effort of the judiciary, the civil service, business community, religious leaders, traditional rulers, youths, inshallah. Let me also seize the opportunity to personally thank the Secretary to the State, former Secretary to the State, you know, you did your very best with the state. I was following you for the last 4 years. We had our sources of information. We know what you did. We know the sort of advice you have been offering. We know the constraints you went through. As an elder person, we wish you all the best. For lack of time, since we have already collected this, I would like to end here so that we could all proceed to the swearing Benny and the Benny take off oath of office. Alhamdulillah, thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Your Excellency. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen,
Isa, kai ka kula da abin da kake isa.
as we come to the end of this program,
Ana abu kana wasa.
and I will re-invite Ali Haruna Bukona to lead us in
Kana aiki
closing
na
prayer.
ruwanka da magana da wani.
ربنا هب لنا من ازواجنا وذريتنا قرة اعين واجعلنا للمتقين اماما اللهم اتنا في الدنيا حسنه وفي الاخره حسنه وقنا عذاب النار سبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Haka.